Hi and welcome back to video 5. Okay, so what we're looking at now is a genuine post that you should be able to see on screen. This is something that an author has written for me, and it's quite a few paragraphs, but what we want to do is to optimize it for a certain search term. Now if we have a quick look at the title, we've got the Honda C90, and the permalink has automatically filled in the Honda C90 with hyphens in between. What we want to do is to take out stop words like the from our permalink, because Google and the other search engines see this as a stop word and they can very often not go any further in your sentence. So we'll take out the from both the title and the permalink. Now, it's not always practical to do that. Very often you'll need to put in certain words, and the stop words are of, the, in, at, all the very small words. But by taking them out, sometimes you'll lose the flow of the title. So you have to use your judgment on this and make sure that the article reads well as well. Okay, are we going to use this as our keyword? Well, it's going to be quite competitive, but we'll type it in to our primary keyword box and save the draft and see where we're at the moment. Okay, so while that refreshes, we're up to 47%. Now, if we had a more descriptive primary keyword, so perhaps we stand more chance of ranking for, let's try legendary Honda C90. Now, if I try and save the draft here, I probably haven't got the words legendary Honda C90 mentioned in the text at all. So that's dropped me right down to 13%. Legendary Honda C90. Edit my permalink. Legendary Honda C90. Okay. And what I'll also be doing is using that within the text. So let's just scan over the text. Here we go. But the C90 has been bought in by an excess of. Okay, so we can actually change that to legendary Honda C90, and it still reads well. So now when we do a save draft, we've actually got the key phrase in our title, we've got it in our permalink, and we've also got it at the moment in one place in the text, and we're back up over 40%. Now, with this program, if you actually bold or italicize, or even both, you will actually improve your chances of getting the SEO score up. The problem is, there you can see it's just gone up to 52%. The problem is Google's recent update, called the Penguin update, is looking for exactly these methods to try and combat web spam. We talked earlier in video 1 or 2 about keyword stuffing. Well, in a lot of the search engines' eyes, by making certain phrases bold or certain phrases italicized or certain phrases underlined, you are trying to falsify the text that you have on the page. In other words, you're trying to optimize too heavily for certain text. So what I would do is use it, but use it with caution. Perhaps just bold something, but don't italicize it at the same time. You can reverse your changes here just by clicking on the italics. So now we've just got it in bold. If you scroll down, you can see there's no heading 2. So what I'd like to do is introduce a heading 2. Now again, I need to scan through this article and just try and have a quick read and see where the best place for the heading 2 to go. Rather than do that while I'm on the video, I'll just put another bit of text here. So how can I get that phrase, legendary Honda C90, but without repeating it? Something like that. How to make the legendary Honda C90 even more legendary. Let's not repeat that word. Let's just do that for now. Something like that. That's just an example, but I'm highlighting it. I'm putting it as a heading too. Not only does it help with the search engine rankings, but it also makes the article a little bit more readable, and people can scan down and see the next paragraph, and they can take the bits that they want to take. Now, this article is pretty good because it's probably going to be around 500 words, which is optimum for an article that you want to get the search engines to come and see. Many articles that people write are single paragraph articles. Now, if the search engines are comparing a single paragraph with a multiple paragraph 500 word article, they'll probably rank the 500 word one higher, mainly because it's got a lot more of the semantic keywords that are associated with that particular key phrase that you're trying to rank for. The other thing is, because it's 500 words, it's going to be an authority article as well. So, okay, so now we're just looking at this, we're scanning down. There is scope in here to put an extra paragraph and put another semantic key phrase. So if you put Honda C90 reliability, anybody searching on the internet for Honda C90 reliability could end up on this page. And it just depends really how optimized your article is. But at least the search engines know that because you've got Honda C90 reliability in your article, that you're talking about the Honda C90. With this easy WP SEO, there is scope to put a secondary keyword there, which could be Honda C90 reliability, and just add that in as well. But for now, I would suggest that you concentrate on the primary keyword. Okay, let's make that a heading 2. And then let's preview our article. So, bye-bye to the koala. Hello, C90. And now you can see that you've got quite a lot of text in there, but it's broken up by a nice header 2 title there. Scrolling down a bit more, you've got another header 2 title. Now, what I would probably do is add an extra picture down here somewhere. And don't forget that our pictures have got certain names. If you remember back to when we created the koala article, we had the keywords just the same as we've got in the permalink here, separated by hyphens, and you would create a new image and you would call it legendary-honda-c90.jpg or .png, whatever format you decide, and you would just drop it into the article. And certainly when you go onto Google, if you search for Honda C90, you will actually see that part of the Google search is bringing up images. And if you go onto the image search itself, you'll see what sort of competition we've got. But you'll find that a lot of these here will have optimized titles. Bad example there, because this one is 600 by 480.jpg. Let's try and find another one. There you go, Honda C90 36.jpg. So that stands more chance of being picked up in the image search because it's a descriptive title for the image. Okay. So I'll end the video there, and hopefully you've got plenty to be going on with. Thanks. Bye.